Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to talk about something very real, how to avoid your adult problems. Because let's be honest, most problems in adult life don't come suddenly. They build slowly. Bad habits, poor decisions, lack of discipline. And one day, you feel stuck. Financial stress, health issues, mental pressure. But the truth is, most of these problems are preventable. If you build the right habits early, you avoid the pain later. So in this video, we will go step by step and understand simple habits that can protect your future. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Wake up early. The first habit is wake up early. It sounds simple, but it changes everything. Let's go deeper. Most people wake up late. They rush their morning. They start their day with stress, no clarity, no plan, no control. And that pattern continues. But when you wake up early, your entire day shifts. You gain time, you gain control, you gain clarity. Imagine this. You wake up before everyone else. No noise, no distractions, just you and your thoughts. What happens? You feel calm, you feel focused, you can plan your day. That creates direction. Let's go even deeper. Morning time is powerful. Your mind is fresh. Your energy is high. This is the best time to think, to learn, to improve yourself. If you waste this time, you lose your biggest advantage. Another important point. Waking up early builds discipline. You are doing something difficult, consistently. And that habit spreads to other areas of your life. You become more focused, more organized, more productive. Let's go deeper. Early mornings reduce stress. When you wake up late, everything feels rushed. You are always catching up. But when you wake up early, you are ahead. You move at your own pace. That creates peace. Another powerful idea. You don't need to wake up extremely early. Just earlier than your usual time. Start small, be consistent. That is enough. Also remember, your morning defines your day. If you start with control, your day stays controlled. If you start with chaos, your day becomes chaotic. That is the difference. Let me give you a powerful line to remember. Win your morning, and you win your day. So from today, don't hit snooze again and again. Don't start your day in a rush. Don't waste your mornings. Wake up early. Take control. Because when you control your morning, you control your life. Lesson 2. Work out regularly. The second habit is work out regularly. Let's go deeper. Most adult problems are not just mental. They are physical. Low energy, lack of focus, stress, weak discipline. And all of these are connected to your body. If your body is weak, your life becomes harder. Now imagine this. You don't exercise. You sit most of the day. You feel tired easily. You feel lazy. You avoid effort. What happens? Your productivity drops. Your confidence drops. Your health starts declining. And slowly, problems begin. Now imagine the opposite. You work out regularly, even simple exercise. What happens? Your energy increases. Your body becomes active. Your mind becomes sharper. That is the shift. Let's go even deeper. Exercise is not just about muscles. It is about mindset. When you push your body, you build mental strength. You learn discipline. You learn consistency. Because you are doing something difficult every day. Another powerful idea. Movement creates energy. When you feel lazy, the solution is not rest. It is movement. Once you start moving, your body wakes up. Your mind follows. That breaks laziness. Let's go deeper. Exercise reduces stress. When you work out, your body releases tension. Your mind feels lighter. Your mood improves. That protects your mental health. Another important point. You don't need a gym. You don't need expensive equipment. Start simple. Walking, running, push-ups, stretching. Consistency matters more than complexity. Let's go deeper. Routine is important. Fix a time. Make it daily. Even 20 to 30 minutes is enough. The goal is not perfection. The goal is habit. Another powerful idea. Your body reflects your discipline. If you take care of your body, it shows. If you ignore it, it shows too. And that affects how you feel about yourself. Confidence comes from action. Also remember, health problems are expensive, not just financially, but emotionally. So prevention is powerful. Exercise today to avoid problems tomorrow. Let's go deeper. You are not just working out for today. You are building your future. A strong body supports a strong life. Without it, everything becomes difficult. Let me give you a powerful line to remember. A strong body creates a strong mind, and a strong mind creates a powerful life. So, from today, don't skip movement. Don't ignore your health. Don't wait for motivation. Start. Stay consistent. Because when you build your body, you build your life. Lesson 3. Eat good, real food. The third habit is eat good, real food. Let's go deeper. Most people ignore this. They focus on work. They focus on money. They focus on goals. But they forget one thing. Their body needs fuel, and the quality of that fuel decides their energy. Imagine this. You eat processed food every day, fast food, sugary drinks, unhealthy snacks. What happens? Your energy drops. You feel slow. You feel heavy. Your focus becomes weak. And slowly, your performance decreases. Now imagine the opposite. You eat clean, real food, fresh meals, balanced nutrition, natural ingredients. What happens? Your energy improves. Your mind becomes clear. Your body feels light. That is the difference. Let's go even deeper. Food affects your mind, not just your body. What you eat influences how you think. If your food is unhealthy, your mind feels dull. If your food is clean, your mind feels sharp. That connection is powerful. Another important point. Energy is everything. Without energy, you cannot work properly. You cannot focus. You cannot stay consistent. And energy comes from what you eat. Let's go deeper. Real food is simple. You don't need complicated diets, basic healthy meals, balanced nutrition, regular eating habits. That is enough. Another powerful idea. Avoid excess. Too much sugar, too much junk, too much processed food. These things give temporary pleasure, but long-term problems. Control your habits. That creates discipline. Let's go deeper. Consistency matters. Eating healthy one day and unhealthy for the next 5 days does not work. You must build a routine. Daily habits, small improvements. That creates results. Another important point, food affects your mood. When you eat poorly, you feel low. You feel irritated. You feel tired. But when you eat well, your mood becomes stable. You feel better. That improves your life. Let's go deeper. Think long-term. Your body is not for today only. It is for your future. What you eat now affects your health later. So choose wisely. Another powerful idea. Self-control starts with small things. Food is one of them. If you can control what you eat, you can control other areas of your life. That builds discipline. Also remember, health problems start silently, slowly, over time. And once they appear, they are difficult to fix. So prevention is key. Let me give you a powerful line to remember. Your body becomes what you feed it, so feed it with care, and it will support your life. So, from today, don't ignore your food. Don't eat without thinking. Don't sacrifice health for convenience. Eat better. Eat real. Stay consistent. Because when your body gets the right fuel, your life becomes stronger and your problems become smaller. Lesson 4, live below your means. The fourth habit is, live below your means. Let's go deeper. Most adult problems come from money stress. Not earning enough, spending too much, living beyond limits. And slowly, pressure builds. Bills increase, savings disappear, stress becomes constant. But this problem is avoidable. If you control one thing, your lifestyle, imagine this. You earn a certain amount, but you spend everything, sometimes even more. What happens? You live paycheck to paycheck, no savings, no security, no freedom. One small problem, and everything feels unstable. Now imagine the opposite. You earn, but you spend less than you earn. What happens? You save, you invest, you build security. That creates peace. Let's go even deeper. Living below your means does not mean living a poor life. It means living a smart life. You control your spending. You avoid unnecessary expenses. You focus on what truly matters. That is discipline. Another important point. Lifestyle inflation is dangerous. As income increases, expenses also increase. Better phone, better car, better lifestyle. But if your expenses grow with your income, you never move forward. You stay in the same position. That is the trap. Let's go deeper. Savings create freedom. When you save money, you create options. You can handle emergencies. You can take opportunities. You can make decisions without fear. That is real power. Another powerful idea. Control your desires. Not everything you want is necessary. Ask yourself, do I really need this? Is this worth it? That simple question can save you from many problems. Let's go deeper. Financial discipline reduces stress. When your money is under control, your mind becomes calm. You don't worry constantly. You don't feel pressure. That improves your life. Another important point. Start small. You don't need big savings at once. Save a little. Stay consistent. That builds habit, and habits create results. Let's go deeper. Avoid debt for lifestyle. Don't borrow money to look rich, because that creates long-term problems. True wealth is not what you show. It is what you keep. Another powerful idea. Think long-term. Every small saving today builds your future. Every unnecessary expense reduces it. Your choices matter. Also remember, money is a tool. Use it wisely. Don't let it control you. Let me give you a powerful line to remember. It's not how much you earn. It's how much you keep that defines your financial strength. So from today, don't overspend. Don't follow trends blindly. Don't live to impress others. Live smart. Save more. Build your future. Because when you live below your means, you avoid stress and create real freedom. Lesson 5. Find real friends with similar goals. The fifth habit is choose real friends, not just for fun, but for growth. Let's go deeper. The people around you shape your life, their thinking, their habits, their mindset. All of it affects you. If you are surrounded by the wrong people, your life becomes harder. If you are surrounded by the right people, your life becomes easier. That is the truth. Imagine this. Your friends waste time. They don't have goals. They avoid responsibility. What happens? You slowly become like them. Your focus drops. Your discipline weakens. Your progress slows down. Now imagine the opposite. Your friends are focused. They have goals. They work on themselves. What happens? You grow. You stay motivated. You improve faster. That is the difference. Let's go even deeper. Real friends don't just support you. They challenge you. They push you to do better. They tell you the truth, even when it is uncomfortable. That is real connection. Not just comfort, but growth. Another important point. Avoid fake friendships. People who are only there for fun. People who disappear when things get hard. People who don't respect your goals. These connections drain your energy, and energy is everything. Let's go deeper. Your environment shapes your standards. If your circle is weak, your standards become low. But if your circle is strong, your standards increase. You expect more from yourself. That creates progress. Another powerful idea. Quality over quantity. You don't need many friends. You need the right ones. Even one or two strong people can change your life. Also remember, be the kind of friend you want. If you want focused people, be focused. If you want supportive people, be supportive. Because strong connections are mutual. Let's go deeper. Conversations matter. What you talk about affects your thinking. If your conversations are only about gossip, you stay distracted. But if your conversations are about growth, you improve. That is powerful. Another important point. Distance yourself when needed. Not every friendship is meant to continue. If someone is holding you back, it is okay to step away. That is not wrong. That is growth. Let's go deeper. Choose people who respect your journey, who understand your goals, who don't make you feel small. Because respect creates confidence. Another powerful idea. Your circle reflects your future. Look at the people around you. That shows where you are going. So choose wisely. Let me give you a powerful line to remember. Your life moves in the direction of your circle. Choose it carefully. So from today, don't stay in the wrong company. Don't ignore negative influence. Don't waste time on fake connections. Find real people. Grow together. Support each other. Because when your circle is strong, your life becomes stronger. Lesson 6. Have more than one source of income. The sixth habit is, have more than one source of income. Let's go deeper. One of the biggest adult problems is financial stress. Not having enough money. Losing a job. Depending on one source. And when that one source stops, everything feels unstable. Imagine this. You depend on one income. Your job. What happens if it stops? Your income becomes zero. But your expenses continue. Rent, food, bills. That creates pressure. Now imagine the opposite. You have multiple income sources. A job, a side hustle, an investment. What happens? If one slows down, others support you. That creates stability. That creates security. Let's go even deeper. Multiple income streams give you control. You are not dependent. You have options. And options give you power. Another important point. Income is not always stable. Even good jobs can change. Situations can shift. So depending on one source is risky. But multiple sources reduce that risk. Let's go deeper. Start small. You don't need everything at once. Begin with one extra income. Learn it, grow it, then expand, step by step. Another powerful idea. Your side income can become your main income, but only if you build it properly. So take it seriously. Don't treat it like a hobby. Treat it like a responsibility. Let's go deeper. Investing is important. Don't just earn money. Make your money work for you. Over time, this creates passive income, And passive income creates freedom. Another important point: time is your advantage. If you start early, your income grows faster, your opportunities increase, your future becomes secure. Let's go deeper. Consistency matters. Not one big earning, but regular income. That builds stability. Another powerful idea: learn valuable skills. Skills create income. And the more skilled you are, the more opportunities you have. That increases your earning power. Also remember, don't rely on luck. Build systems, build habits, build income streams, because preparation creates security. Let me give you a powerful line to remember. One income is survival. Multiple incomes create freedom. So from today, don't depend on one source. Don't ignore opportunities. Don't delay starting. Build, grow, expand. Because when you have multiple income streams, you don't just earn more, you live without fear. Lesson 7. Do what you love for work. The 7th habit is, do what you love for work. Let's go deeper. Most adult problems come from one place: doing work you don't enjoy. You wake up tired. You feel no excitement. You just go through the day. And slowly, life starts feeling heavy because you are spending most of your time doing something that drains you. Imagine this. You work in something you don't like. What happens? You lose motivation. You avoid effort. You do the minimum. And over time, you feel stuck. Now imagine the opposite. You do something you enjoy, something you are interested in. What happens? You feel engaged. You feel curious. You want to improve. That creates growth. Let's go even deeper. When you enjoy your work, effort feels lighter. You still work hard, but it doesn't feel forced because you are connected to it. That connection matters. Another important point: loving your work builds consistency. When you like what you do, you show up every day, even when it is difficult. And consistency creates success. Let's go deeper. Passion alone is not enough. It should create value. It should solve a problem. Because when your work helps others, it becomes meaningful. And meaningful work creates income. Another powerful idea: start where you are. You may not find your passion instantly. And that is okay. Explore, learn, try different things. Over time, you discover what fits you. Let's go deeper. Don't ignore your interests. Many people do what is safe, not what they love, because of fear, because of pressure. But ignoring your interests creates long-term frustration. So give yourself a chance. Another important point: growth comes from interest. When you like something, you naturally improve. You spend time, you practice, you learn more. That builds skill, and skill creates opportunity. Let's go deeper. Balance is important. You don't need to quit everything immediately. You can start small. Work on what you love, along with your current work. Build it slowly. Then grow it. Another powerful idea: fulfillment matters. Money is important, but satisfaction is also important, because success without happiness feels empty. Also remember, you are building a life, not just earning money, so your work should support your life, not destroy it. Let's go deeper. Confidence grows when you enjoy your work. You feel better about yourself, you perform better. That creates positive results. Let me give you a powerful line to remember. When you love what you do, you don't just work for money, you build a life you actually enjoy. So from today, don't ignore your interests. Don't settle without thinking. Don't stay stuck in something you hate. Explore. Learn. Move towards what you enjoy. Because when you do what you love, your life becomes lighter, your work becomes meaningful, and your problems reduce. Lesson 8. Don't get into meaningless relationships. The 8th habit is avoid meaningless relationships. Let's go deeper. One of the biggest causes of stress in adult life is wrong relationships. Not just romantic, but emotional connections that have no depth, no direction, no respect. And yet, they consume your time, your energy, your peace. Imagine this. You are in a relationship, but there is no understanding, no growth, only confusion, only emotional ups and downs. What happens? Your focus breaks, your energy drains, your mind becomes unstable, and slowly, your life gets affected. Now imagine the opposite. You choose carefully. You connect only where there is respect, where there is clarity, where there is mutual growth. What happens? You feel stable. You feel supported. That is the difference. Let's go even deeper. Not every connection is meaningful. Some are temporary. Some are based on loneliness. Some are based on attraction, not understanding. And when the base is weak, the relationship becomes weak. Another important point. Loneliness is not a reason to choose wrong. Many people enter relationships just to avoid being alone. But that creates bigger problems. Because a wrong connection is worse than no connection. Let's go deeper. Your time is valuable. Your energy is limited. If you give it to the wrong person, you lose focus on your goals. You lose progress. That affects your future. Another powerful idea. Clarity matters. Know what you want. Know what you don't accept. Set standards, because standards protect you. Without standards, you accept anything, and that creates problems. Let's go deeper. Respect is the foundation. If there is no respect, nothing works. No communication, no trust, no stability. So never ignore disrespect. Another important point. Peace is more important than attachment. If a relationship disturbs your peace, it is not worth it, no matter how strong the attachment is, because your mental health matters. Let's go deeper. Take your time. Don't rush into relationships. Observe, understand. See actions, not just words, because actions show truth. Another powerful idea. Self-respect comes first. Before any relationship, respect yourself. Know your value, because when you respect yourself, you don't accept less. Also remember, a strong person is not afraid to walk away. If something is not right, they leave, not with anger, but with clarity. That is strength. Let me give you a powerful line to remember. A wrong relationship will cost you your peace. Choose wisely or stay alone and grow. So from today, don't rush into connections. Don't ignore red flags. Don't stay where there is no respect. Choose carefully. Protect your peace. Value yourself. Because when your relationships are right, your life becomes lighter, and your problems reduce. Lesson 9. Stop hitting the snooze button. The 9th habit is stop hitting the snooze button. It looks small, but it affects your entire life. Let's go deeper. When your alarm rings, you have a choice. Wake up or delay. Most people choose delay. They press snooze. 5 minutes more, 10 minutes more. It feels harmless, but it is not. Because this small action trains your mind. Imagine this. Your alarm rings. You decide to wake up. What happens? You take control. You start your day with discipline. You feel strong. Now, imagine the opposite. Your alarm rings. You press snooze. What happens? You delay action. You choose comfort over discipline, and this pattern repeats every day. Let's go even deeper. Snoozing builds a weak mindset. It teaches your brain it's okay to delay. It's okay to avoid. It's okay to stay comfortable. And that thinking spreads into your life. You delay work. You delay decisions. You delay growth. That creates problems. Another important point. Your first decision of the day matters. It sets the tone. If you start with discipline, your day stays focused. If you start with delay, your day becomes slow. That is the difference. Let's go deeper. Waking up on time builds self-control. You are doing something you don't feel like doing. And that builds strength. Because discipline is not about comfort. It is about action. Another powerful idea. Clarity in the morning matters. When you wake up on time, you have space. You can think, you can plan, you can start your day calmly. But when you snooze, you rush, you feel behind. That creates stress. Let's go deeper. Snooze is a trap. It gives temporary comfort, but long-term loss. You don't feel better. You feel more tired, more lazy, more unprepared. Another important point. Build a simple rule. When the alarm rings, get up immediately. No second chance, no negotiation, just action. That creates discipline. Let's go deeper. Prepare your mind before sleep. Decide your wake-up time. Be clear. Because clarity makes action easier. Another powerful idea. Momentum matters. When you start your day strong, you continue strong. But when you start weak, you struggle. So protect your start. Also remember, this is not about waking up early only. It is about controlling yourself. That control reflects in everything. Your work, your habits, your decisions. Let me give you a powerful line to remember. If you can't win the first battle of the day, you make the rest of the day harder. So from today, don't hit snooze. Don't delay your start. Don't choose comfort first. Wake up. Take control. Start strong. Because when you master your mornings, you master your life. Lesson 10. Create a routine. The 10th habit is create a routine. Let's go deeper. Most adult problems come from chaos. No clear plan, no fixed structure, no consistency. Every day feels random. And when life is random, results are also random. Imagine this. You wake up without a plan. You decide everything in the moment. What happens? You waste time. You get distracted. You delay important work. And at the end of the day, you feel unproductive. Now imagine the opposite. You have a routine. You know what to do. You follow a structure. What happens? You move with clarity. You stay focused. You complete tasks. That is the difference. Let's go even deeper. A routine removes confusion. You don't think too much. You don't decide again and again. Your actions are already planned. That saves energy. And energy is important. Another powerful idea, routine builds discipline. When you follow a structure daily, you create consistency. And consistency creates results. Not big actions, but small repeated actions. That is how success is built. Let's go deeper. Your routine should include important areas: work, health, learning, rest. Balance matters, because ignoring one area creates problems later. Another important point, keep it simple. Don't create a complicated routine. If it is too complex, you will not follow it. Start small, clear steps, easy to repeat. That is enough. Let's go deeper. Morning routine is powerful. How you start your day affects everything. So create a strong start. Wake up, move your body, plan your day. That builds momentum. Another powerful idea, time blocking helps. Give specific time to specific tasks. Work time, rest time, Learning time. This creates focus, and focus improves performance. Let's go deeper. Flexibility is important. Your routine should guide you, not control you completely. Adjust when needed. But don't break the habit. Consistency matters. Another important point. Remove distractions. A routine works only in a focused environment. Control your phone. Control your time. That makes your routine effective. Let's go deeper. Track your routine. See what works. See what needs improvement. Because awareness creates progress. Another powerful idea. Routine creates stability. When life becomes difficult, your routine keeps you grounded. It keeps you moving, even on bad days. That is strength. Also, remember, you don't need motivation every day. Your routine replaces motivation. You act because it is your system. Let me give you a powerful line to remember. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your routine. So from today, don't live randomly. Don't waste time. Don't depend on mood. Create a routine. Follow it daily. Stay consistent. Because when your routine is strong, your life becomes organized, and your problems reduce. Lesson 11. Write down a plan. The final habit is write down a plan. Let's go deeper. Most people live without direction. They think about goals, but they don't write them. They want success, but they don't plan for it. And without a plan, you move randomly. Now imagine this. You have clear goals written down. You know what to do. You know your next step. What happens? You feel focused. You take action. That creates progress. Writing things down makes them real. It turns ideas into action. Another important point. Break your plan into small steps. Big goals feel difficult. Small steps feel possible. And when you complete small steps, you build momentum. Also remember, review your plan regularly. Adjust it. Improve it. Because growth is a process. Let me give you a powerful line to remember. A goal in your mind is a wish. A goal on paper becomes a plan. So from today, don't just think. Don't just dream. Write it down. Plan it. Act on it. Because when your plan is clear, your path becomes clear. Think about this. Your future problems are not accidents. They are results of today's habits. If your habits are weak, your life becomes difficult. If your habits are strong, your life becomes simple. So from today, don't wait for problems to come. Don't ignore small habits. Don't delay change. Start improving. Start building. Start controlling your life. Because when your habits are right, your life becomes easier, stronger, and more successful. If you learned something valuable from this video, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell. Because we bring you simple and powerful ideas to improve your life every day. And always remember, fix your habits today, or face your problems tomorrow. I will see you in the next video.